Fly FM.
Hey, Anne-Marie, thank you so much for bouncing today.
That's all right.
Hey, I just want to let you know that we've actually spoken maybe 3 or 4 times, and this is the first time we're actually getting to speak on radio, and I'm really, really excited to finally get to see you as I speak to you, and it's such an honor.
Yes. I know, it's so nice being able to actually see you in person, because I thought this was not going to be able to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one of the good things about the whole virus and all that. Anyway, I want to ask you about To Be Young, which, by the way, congratulations. We're just a couple of hours,
Thank you.
maybe an hour away from catching the song. So usually we get like a little press release. You know, we get the track, we get to listen to it, I get to ask you about it and stuff like that. This time it's a little bit different. So is it just going to be boom? Hey guys, here's the song, or are you going to be like chatting with your fans on YouTube Live as well?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm releasing the video very soon, so I'm going to be in the comments chatting with everyone, seeing if they like it. Hopefully they like it. If not, I'm leaving.
No, I'm sure we're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. What are we expecting though? Because again, I haven't heard the song, so is it gonna be a ballad? But seeing that it's Doja Cat, I really don't think so, right?
It's really hard to explain. It's not a ballad. It's not a fast up-tempo song. It's like somewhere in between. And I feel like I just needed to capture a moment rather than thinking too hard about the tempo or what style it was going to be. So yeah, it's a strange one. I can't explain it.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait to hear it ourselves. And I'm going to take a bit of a stab here. And I'm going to say that you wrote the song, sang it for a while, because the last time we spoke, you mentioned how you've got like a whole backlog of stuff. You got to cut down the number of songs in your new album. But somehow Doja Cat, you know, she popped off and then you were like, I think she's perfect for this one. How wrong am I?
Half right.
Okay.
So I wrote the song in October last year when we were in real life studios, and when lockdown happened, Doja Cat heard the song and she loved it and wrote a verse to it, recorded it and sent it back to me, and that's how it came about. It was really different to normal, but I'm so glad that she heard it because she sounds amazing on it.
I guess the timing all seemed to fall into place, and I'm glad. I am really curious as to see how your style and her style are going to blend together, but we'll find out about an hour or so.
Yeah.
Officially, is this going to be the second single of the upcoming album?
Yeah. I have no idea what the structure is anymore. No one really knows. No one really knows what's going on, but I'm so happy that this is out, and I have so many more songs to come, so I'm really excited about that.
Well, I mean, you just sort of answered my next question because you said nobody really knows what the structure is going to be like, but I wonder if there's sort of a plan as to how many more singles you're going to release, and then the album comes out. How much time do we have to wait for it? Do you know?
Well, I was supposed to tour in October, so the whole plan was to release the album, tour the album, but obviously that isn't happening this year. I think it hopefully is next year, but I don't want to wait to release the album till next year, so hopefully it'll be here this year. I definitely know that one more song is going to be before the album, but I'm hoping I can release another 2 before that one.
Okay, well, I mean, fingers crossed we get to catch 2 songs before the album as well.
Yes.
Have you any idea, or is there sort of an overriding narrative to the album? You know how sometimes an album tells a story for someone? Again, the last time we spoke, you mentioned how 2019 was sort of the best year of your life so far. Is that going to be the theme? Is it going to be something else, you know?
I feel like it does reflect that happiness of 2019. I feel like the first album was very, it was a lot about heartache and breakups, and I definitely learned a lot from that, and I don't feel heartbroken anymore, so there won't be that kind of vibe on there. But I also made so many friendships with people. I've worked with Marshmello again, I'm working with Ed Sheeran. I feel like the journey that I've made on the second album is everything that I learned from the first. So it does feel really different. It's still very me, it's still very honest, but I feel like Birthday was a very happy moment, and I feel like To Be Young is a very reminiscent freedom moment, and I'm trying to just create different moments with music rather than maybe one whole storyline. It's just about tapping into different memories and moments.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bit of a punt here. Have you decided on a title for the album?
I have three options. I don't quite know what one is it yet. So yeah, I don't know yet.
Okay, so it's narrowed down then.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna be happy with that answer. Just the last couple of questions for you. Amory, the last time we spoke, you mentioned you might just get a new hair color for your birthday. I know you went purple. I see like it's not really there anymore. Do you have any hints for people coloring their hair themselves just like you do? Any tips and tricks that you use?
Well, if you're going to do it by yourself, definitely put gloves on and put an outfit on that you don't really mind ruining because it is very messy. I think the key to it is being very precise and taking your time with it, because if you rush it, there's like a light patch there, there's a dark patch there. It's a very long process, but yeah, it's fun. I always love doing it, and I love changing my hair color. It was pink, but I washed it this morning and the pink comes out very quickly, so I have to keep putting the pink back in. So yeah, it's hard.
How often do you bleach your hair? Because I see the roots coming out just a little bit, but do you bleach them all the way to the roots? Or I know it hurts the scalp a little bit, right?
Well, I've been doing it for so long, I feel like my scalp is like a really hard, it's like, come on then. So I feel like my scalp just is the hardest thing ever, and I don't feel anything anymore. So I bleach it maybe every 5 weeks, which is actually so crazy when you think about it. But yeah, maybe one day I'll go to my natural color, but I just feel like this is a bit boring.
You know, a lady like yourself doing what you do, you make a big name for yourself. You could get a sponsorship and get people to do all of this for you. Why don't you do that? Why do you still do it yourself?
I feel like I'm a little bit of a control freak, and I feel like I know that people in general probably expect, a pop star, they have their own makeup and hair people and they do it every day, and I just have never been like that, and I've always wanted to do my own stuff, and I'm not sure if that's a control thing or I have no idea what that is, but I enjoy doing it myself, and I feel comfortable doing it myself. So yeah, I do it myself.
I mean, looking at you, I would not be able to tell that you did it yourself. I think you look great. It's working out for you.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on, I guess. Lastly, aside from the hair color, I know you got some gifts as well. What did you get down to on a very special time this year for your birthday? It's a bit weird, I know, but what else did you do?
Yeah, it was very strange. I was quite nervous about it because I've always spent my birthday around a lot of people on tour. So I was very nervous about it, but I ended up having the best day ever. Zoom was very much involved in speaking with my friends and family. I did a YouTube live video where I sang a few songs. So it ended up being the biggest birthday party ever, but I was at home on my own. So it was a bit strange to comprehend, but I had a lot of fun, and it was so beautiful to see all of the birthday messages, and yeah, I loved it. Yeah,
I guess first time for a lot of things this year. It's a bit strange, but I guess we all learned something, I suppose. I want to say best of luck to you. Whatever is coming, your new album, a couple more tracks and everything. And from you, do you have any messages for your fans listening from this side of the world, from Malaysia?
Yes, I want to say thank you so much for being amazing. I feel your support from all the way over here, the other side of the world. I can't wait to be there. I hope you love the new song, and I hope you're all very well and happy.
And with that, thank you so much. I'm gonna be there on the YouTube live as well, and who knows, maybe I'll send some questions your way. I'm just gonna be selfish, right? I already spoke to you for 10 minutes on Zoom. I still want more time anyway. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. You take care of yourself, and we'll speak soon again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.